I once spent 3 months designing a book that made exactly $0. And this is also what most KDP creators face. However, I figured out a simple research method that would save you a whole lot of time and effort and can give you an insight into whether a book will make money or not. And by the end of this video, you never have to waste another week or month on a dead idea again. Now, if you're the kind of KDP creator scrolling through Amazon and you think, oh, gratitude journal sounds nice, or everybody loves planners, so I should definitely create one and people will buy. Well, you are taking the wrong approach to selling books on Amazon. You need to let the market tell you what to create instead of the other way around. You see, there are actually 3 major mistakes you're probably doing that makes your book fail. Now, the first one is you are copying what looks successful. Just because a book exists doesn't mean that it is selling. It doesn't mean that it is doing well. The mistake number 2 that you're probably making is you are falling in love with your ideas instead of asking what customers want. So you create this fancy looking, cute coloring book, but that is not exactly the kind of coloring book content style that people are interested in or people want to buy. So you need to understand what the customer actually wants and give it to them. The mistake number 3 that you are probably making now, this one is really brutal, is you are creating first and you're researching later. It's like building a house, and after you've built the house to completion, you then try to check if the foundation is solid. If the foundation is not solid after that, what are you going to do? But what if I told you that there is a way to know with some level of accuracy whether your book idea will flop or will fly before you even open Canva or any other creative platform that you are using to create your books? Now, here's the exact process that will help you. The first thing you want to do is you want to let Amazon tell you what people are searching for. Now, you want to go to Amazon's search bar, and let's say you type in bullet journal. You can see bullet journal stencils, bullet journal supplies, bullet journal kits, notebooks, stickers, pens, and all of that. You can see these are autocomplete, and these are not just random autocompletes of Amazon giving you something, but these are the exact phrases that people are typing to find what they want to buy. Now, here is the key. The longer and more specific phrases, those are your hidden gems. The lesser the competition, the more targeted buyers. Now, the next step that you will want to do also is you want to leverage on BSR. Now, what is BSR? BSR stands for Best Sellers Rank. And this is actually something that is super important and can help you understand whether a book is selling or not. For example, you can see Best Sellers Rank. You see this number here? This is what is a bestseller rank. It's number 10 in time management books, number 18 in guided journal books, number 162, and 8,507 in books overall. Now, if a BSR is under 100,000 in books, that means that book has the potential to make decent money or is probably already making decent money. If it is under 50,000, even better. And if it is under 20,000, that is a gold territory. For example, you can see this one is under 10,000 in books. But here is what separates pros from amateurs. You want to find the sweet spot. Now, too many books under 20,000 BSR, that is way too competitive. And if there are no books under 100,000 BSR, then there is no demand. By the way, hit that like button if this just saved you weeks of wasted time, and subscribe for more KDP strategies and more digital income opportunities that actually work. Now, the next step you want to do is you want to become a pattern detective. Now, once you have found what people are actively searching for in Amazon KDP search, you have checked the BSR and that looks good. The next thing is you want to discover the pattern. For example, if you're doing coloring books, you want to create journals. What kind of journals? What are the patterns that people are going for? Now, this is where most people get lazy because they don't want to do the work. That's why they go ahead and just create a book. But this is super important to help you filter out a lot of things that would have wasted your time. For example, if we see this book here, this book is a bestseller. What you want to do is you want to click through 3 to 4 books within that same, niche. For example, this is the book here. If we should scroll below, you can see others here just similar to this. You can see products relating to this item. And you want to see and look closely. What do you notice? You can see here 100 amazing patterns. It involves, flowers. You can see this one as well. 100 flowers, this is 100 mindful mandalas, and you can see it has like this flower patterns. You can see this also some sort of flower patterns. You want to look through, see what is common. If it's a journals, are there blank pages? Are there step-by-step guides? Are there affirmation words, or are there prompts? You want to notice these things because that's where you get to understand the content style that people are actually going for and not just the niche. Now, this isn't copying. It is simply market research. You're understanding what works and you are leveraging on it. Now, the next step, what you want to do is then do the validation filter. Now, this separates the real opportunities from the mirages. You want to go back to your search results and you want to look at publication dates. The successful books, are they recent? For example, if you look at this, you can see all these are bestsellers. The one that we used as example before is this one. It's a bestseller. Is it recent? So if we go to the book and check how recent it is, this is way from 2019. So if it's recent, it means it's an ongoing demand. But this is from 2019. And if they are all for 2019, it could be that the trend might be dying. So it's not something that you may want to hop onto. You want to look for something that is recent and as well doing well. One easy way is you want to filter or sort by bestsellers. You want to go search for, of course, 4 stars and upwards to show that, okay, people actually like this book and the content star. And you want to do new releases, let's say in the last 90 days. Now, if you look at this, you can see there's a sort of pattern. You can see this spooky cutie. If you look down again, you can see spooky life. You can see spooky view. If you look closely, this is all tilted towards the Halloween kind of content style. And of course, Halloween is coming really close. And this is something people are leveraging on. The next thing you want to do is you want to check reviews. Remember that we filtered by the 4-star rating here, 4-star and above. But you don't just want to end there. You want to go ahead and check the reviews. So let's take, for example, we open this to check. You want to go ahead and check the reviews. So you can scroll all the way down to see what people have to say. Now you can see 5-star reviews. You want to check what do buyers love and what do they complain about. For example, they love the adult coloring book with small details. They love it's cute, the spooky vibes. This is why they love it, meaning it's something you should take handy and you should apply in your own book. Now, what do they complain about? Now, this is literally customers telling you how to improve on existing books. You can see the paper is so thin. If you go to 1 star, you can see thin pages. And this may not be really much of what you can control, but you want to look out for other things that you can control when you are creating your KDP designs and your KDP book. So you want to look for consistent gaps. If 5 successful books have all the same complaints in reviews, then that is your competitive advantage sitting right there. So you want to pick one niche. Remember, you should have a niche. You want to pick that niche and you want to run it through these 4 steps. And you will definitely discover something that will surprise you, that will save you a whole lot of wasted effort. So for now, you want to stop creating books that hope will sell and start researching books. And this will help you be more successful as a KDP creator. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you learned a thing or two, then you will definitely love what I'm about to share with you next, or what I'm about to show you next. So once you researched your book and done all of that, you want to then go ahead to create a KDP book. And this video would help show you how you can create a simple KDP activity book that you can sell. You want to click the video you see on your screen right now to check out the full tutorial. Ciao.